Hello and good evening, good day, good morning, wherever you are. Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. Welcome back to the stream. Yesterday, unfortunately, I wasn't able to go back to Demon Souls. Hopefully I can do that tomorrow. I'm sorry about that. But today we're at day 7 of our Omega Protocol proc, which it sounds like a lot, considering that we're only at the start of Phase 2, which it kind of is. Well, you have to remember that we did definitely lose about 2 days of prog because of our strategy for Pentacrator. Either way, I think we're back on track, and hopefully, maybe we can get through Phase 2 a bit quicker than, you know, or rather, not bit quicker than I thought, but definitely, you know, catch up a little bit. Last time I definitely struggled a bit. I remember where the positions are now. So triangles on top, squares on the bottom. After triangle would be circle and then X. And obviously it's the reverse order on the right side if it's far tethers. So I have that in my brain. I will definitely be trying to look at the eye and move away a little bit in order to be able to see the MNF better, but obviously it's still going to take a couple of adjustments there. I just hope that we get there a lot today, so that we can actually practice it. But that being said, let's get into the whole thing. I hope it's going to be a great day, so let's jump into our Discord and hopefully have a good evening. Yeah, our Dark Knight changed their name. Look around, what's that name? What the hell? Wait, why is it still showing the old name here? That is strange. Huh? What? I don't think I've ever seen that. What a weird... Huh. Either way, let's join the others on Discord. Hello.
We gave some dumb explanations out.
Hello, Manus.
I think I changed some meds on my as well. A second.
Okay, be right back.
Looks big. Okay.
Hi, Lance.
Hello.
Hello, Lance.
Hello.
I have returned. Hello.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. Now I have a big question.
Oh god.
Why we tanks don't wear double tombstone ring?
What?
Is that possible?
Because yeah, you can wear the 620 and 630, and it
Oh.
would be DPS increase.
It depends on what race you play and what job you are.
Oh,
If you're a Midlander and a warrior, the double tome ring is optimal. Or am I that? No, I'm thinking of Dark Knight.
Yes, you are.
yeah, it's Dark Knight. Probably it's Dark Knight things.
Sub.
Adrian,
So,
what be bitchin'?
Mm-hmm. $1 million question. What the fuck do you spend wolf marks on?
I can
Emotes.
explain it to you.
You can mount pets.
All of that is bought.
When you bought everything,
Venture.
of it,
if you
Mhm.
bought everything, you can get dark matter for it, so you don't have to pay for it.
Or I think
no,
you can get
there is even
ventures
better.
as well.
Mhm.
There is
Nice.
even a better
Sure.
thing, Dre.
Mhm.
Just advertise in the party finder that you want to sell your wolf's mark to people, and then they will come and pick it up, and they want this jail walls, you know?
What?
And they buy that.
What?
Wait, sorry.
Like,
I mean, you could
I
just
don't
sell
know.
those yourself, right?
No, they are binded, so you need to place them in their house, and
Yeah.
they give you a gift for it.
Oh wait, what?
And
Really?
Yes.
That's weird.
Jesus Christ, that is like 400 AQ strategy rest. Thank you.
I'm doing that to the German RP community. I'm selling them the PvP for like towels because we have like 24,000 bathing centers or something.
I never
Oh, yeah.
realized that you can't sell those. That's
Yes, you can.
strange.
But you can sell them over that thing, and then the people like pay for some wolf marks. And the items they pay like I got for the last J awards that I sold them. I think 500,000.
Nice.
Oh,
Okay, another question. How the fuck do you read your new name?
I told him to
You
pronounce it.
If you want to be a thing, it's like Likare Sharafananti. But yeah,
Mm.
Raziel it
it's
is.
German. But
Oh.
just stay at Raziel.
Or if you prefer, Lick.
Oh god, please don't call him Lick. I fuck him back.
Licky.
Anything
Luca.
but that.
I just hear now only on.
Hey! You're
Oh,
Ah.
aw.
That's nasty.
Was du mein Haftschlüssel hingefahren? Du hast es gelegt.
Ja, mach ich.
Yeah.
Arthur, does the timing in the XAV seem okay to you for the second phase?
No, it seems a little bit off. But I wanna confirm. Because I already deleted all my replays from Sunday, so I wasn't sure, but it seems like a second or two off. I think it's just because of the animations though, so I need to double check.
Yeah, I was same in DSR for earthquakes and
Just,
stuff. It feels off because it's such a different animation.
Yes.
And also because the female doesn't have the staff, it annoys me more than it should. Okay, not much to discuss. Let's just get some practice in. Make sure you have food on.
I hit the first pull. I always have to remind myself what to do.
Oh god, is that? Oh, never mind.
You redo it next call.
Yeah, yeah.
Licky Tongue is dead.
Just reset.
Let's have few pulls if I have the lagging. I need to ask my friends to restart the router because I had lagging during the day as well.
Maybe just restart it and
It's a
we
family
get that
stuff.
out of the way. Oh, yeah.
Let me check in with them. If they're watching the movie, then I can't do it.
Okay.
Welcome home. Be right back.
Damn, Raz. So you went from a teeny tiny baby to a giraffe. Nice.
Yes.
Oh yeah, actually, I didn't realize he was in. Oh,
Master Rice.
sort of disturbing, actually. Oh,
And he's gone.
Raz, you okay, buddy?
Yeah, I just put it on my VPN and didn't realize that it would kick me.
Now Lance is pokeballing as well. Okay, cool.
It's Anderson curse, right? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a neck ping. It's okay.
Next thing. I just turned my VPN on because I just noticed that.
I like that Elazin have longer necks. Easier to choke.
But
That's one way of
Sure.
looking at it.
please choke me, yes.
The longer your neck, the easier it is for me to grab it.
Okay, we are resetting, so you just have to.
I'm not sure that's gonna
Right.
feel threatening for him, you know what I mean?
Okay, so Till is restarting. Raz, you're
I'm back.
back. Okay, Lance, what's going on with you?
I don't know. There's a plugin that keeps crashing my game, but I cannot figure out which one it is.
Okay.
Just turn all off.
No.
If I look, I'm now as big as you.
How am I gonna be able to play the game just Zoom and Splatoon?
Oh my god.
I'm joking, by the way.
I'm sorry, Raz, but I just can't really put this anywhere for now. I need to get used to this.
I can give you kisses if it makes you happy.
No, I
Oh,
would
God.
very much prefer you not do that, honestly.
Come get kisses. Drake can get kisses as well.
Yeah. I'm sure
Yeah, he
Dre
wants it.
like
Look at him. Look at him. Yep.
Yeah, when you're jealous, you can get one as well.
I'm dead from cringe.
Oh, then I can finally.
No.
Oh, yes.
Desecrate the body. He's not even dead yet.
This was, by the way, my wife's
Wait.
decision.
We ready? There's no wait now. You can
No,
do that
Sila's
later.
restarting her router.
Yeah, but for real, I took the opportunity of someone else restarting their router to do the same myself, so I wouldn't waste anyone's time later on if something goes wrong.
Okie dokie. Actually, let me fix
Oh.
the name marker.
Marcus, what's that command? I forgot. The one you're doing right now.
Squats.
Squats. Yes, thank you.
Yeah, it's slash squats.
What are you doing
Our aim marker was lopsided, and it was annoying me for a couple of sessions now, but I never bothered to fix it.
there? I noticed that, but yes.
Not true for C as well,
What?
at least a tiny bit.
Sorry?
C is also a tiny
God
bit
fucking
to
damn it,
the
Marcus!
right.
Yeah, it is.
I mean,
Oh my
if you're
God.
already fixing it, might as well. Perfect.
Fixed everything. Fix me next.
Nah, buddy, that's broken beyond repair.
There is no dark matter of a appropriate grade to fix you. We're not there like.
Just the squat circle or something.
Squad cycle, yeah.
It can be whatever you want it to be. Almost.
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 Trust me, there is a mod to make it how I want it. Just make a mod for it was Splatoon with the circles, right? Just make a mod for the circle Splatoon thing where Yoshi P's face is always the circle.
Yeah, a Splatoon where instead of the AoEs being just colors to show the danger zones, it's just blasted with Yoshi P's face to remind you
Yes.
that you're a filthy hacker.
Oh my god.
Can't see that going wrong.
Can I have
Just like a dead stare from the developer whenever you're using a plugin to make the game easy for you.
I just should grab a mod where every person looks like Yoshi P.
You know what? At this point, sure.
Look how gorgeous the world would be with only Yoshi P everywhere. But then in the glance, you know that you don't want that because Yoshi P is special. And you want him to be still the special piece of your life.
Remember when they asked Yoshi P why there's not going to be any black people in the new Final Fantasy game, and he was like, there was no black people in the Middle Ages.
Oh yeah, that went over well with the American community.
Yeah, I saw.
What?
For American community, Middle Ages is 20th century, so
Yeah.
you know.
I mean, it would be completely unbelievable that there would be any people of color in a fantasy game, don't you think?
Can
we
you
can have-
imagine?
Can you imagine minorities in a fantasy game? No way.
Still a problem.
Sorry, I'm stuttering so much. I had a cider before a raid.
Why
Sorry.
What had you before, Ray?
Cider.
What is a cider?
Oh
I
god.
need cider.
I'll show you the good stuff
Oh,
if you
oh.
come test.
oh,
The
it's
good shit.
Oh, that's a cider. Oh no, I have really bad minds of that. Oh no.
Why?
I think when I went to my cousins and my uncle and auntie, they are living in southern Germany, in the Eifel, and they are like hillbillies, and they drink this shit like to the breakfast. Oh my god! Oh my lord! When you ever want to be drunk, go there.
I mean,
Like you know, they're like they're even driving drunk. Like, don't know.
That's just
That's
being
a
German,
dangerous
though.
place to be there. No.
Dude, I remember last time I went to a cosplay convention, I got so fucking drunk in the after party that my costume was covered in vomit. The next morning I woke up.
hell yeah, brother.
Oh my
Sounds like a
God.
good party.
I spent fucking hours and hours sewing that thing. I need to make it again.
Did you not get cleaned it up?
There was like vomit everywhere. Like I have no memories of the night. Like my hair was covered in it.
Looking
What
back,
the fuck? What the fuck? What did you?
I
What
just
have
woke
you
up
done?
in the morning and I touched my head and there was like crusty, like dried vomit in my hair.
what's that?
Oh.
Another Monday, basically.
Like I was like I had no fucking memory of anything.
I have no memory of this place.
Also, I just found out that
Yes.
in the flat there are the different rooms has different how do you say it, bandwidth internet cables. So mine is smaller than my old room used to have. So it's like
That
Smaller.
I don't know how they did because they did something with the internet provider, and they have two cables which gives you 100 megabytes, which is in my parents' room, and my old room, which is my sister's room, and this one is only 50, I think.
It's just probably other cat type.
I don't know, not how. That's what my father said.
Oh,
You know,
I'm
this is-
sorry,
No.
that's
I know.
It's
I
still
know.
more than
physically
enough.
impossible. Like even if it's a Cat 5, it will be more than that. That can be the
Yeah,
cable.
yeah.
I'm not questioning because I'm living with them.
Because-
I can question it when I'm moved away.
Yeah,
They-
but it's just factually incorrect. Like,
Please don't say they used the Cat 4, then you would only have 60. But it would still be enough.
That would still be more
yeah,
than
no,
enough.
it would be,
It
yeah.
would still be
absolutely.
more than enough.
Okay, anyway,
I'm
let's
so
get
sorry, guys. I used my multi card. Sorry.
let's just get this back on road. Vengress, is
Okay,
your
if we
UI
don't make
sorted?
it the first
Yeah,
time
yeah,
the first
I
pull, I'm
fixed
gonna be so
everything,
disappointed in life.
Good.
What's disappointing?
Something we don't know.
I thought she was disconnecting again.
No. I'm scolded.
One's coming up. She's coming up. He's coming up. Wall's coming up. Wall.
Who went before 3? On 2, on still side.
That was me.
Me.
That was so.
Wait,
That was me.
No, it was me, Dre.
Yeah, well, that was super late, man. Like, I was already back and you were still in the middle.
Whoever said that you can stand in your own puddle for a bit, you were so right. There's so much time if you do things in this mechanic.
yeah, honestly, I feel like that's the hardest part.
Yeah, you just need to get confident and
Yeah.
not hesitate.
Yeah.
One's coming up. He's coming up. He's coming up.
Oh, that's
Yep.
sorry, I was just watching your body and thinking what could happen and forgot that number 3.
What happened on that story? Because I had a couple of things.
Probably stepped in my AoE and I had bad placed it.
Okay,
So it was probably my fault.
do we not know where to put AoEs down? Because at this point, I'm just kind of questioning where's the misunderstanding.
I know where I need to put them down. I just need to get used to it again.
Okay, so cool. You know where you're going. You just
know where
didn't
you
get
need
there
to-
in
yeah.
time. That's fine. Okay, I can live with that.
If you see me doing something that looks fucky, please call me out directly. If you notice it's me, I mean. As currently, I think I'm doing everything correctly.
One's coming up. He's coming up. He's coming up. One's coming up. Move towards your spot, careful with the distance. Phase 2 positions. Leave both. You can start lining up on that short attack. You can line up now.
Under Fino. Ion 1.
Isn't this close?
Yes, this was close.
Oh, it is close, sorry. I was blind. I was busy looking at these others.
We had missing one person on our side.
Yeah, I also went to the X position, not the circle
Yeah.
position.
Yeah. Noticed.
Well, let me just double check because I think Dre, you were on the wrong side, but I just want to check if it's not me. So I don't think I would have had to swap that. Bye. Yep, would have been no swaps.
Yeah, it was no swaps, and
Wait,
Okay.
so in that case, we literally swap like sides?
No, but that's
We
that's
don't
the
swap
thing.
anything.
Swap
You
sides.
don't swap anything, and you
Yeah,
just
but we
go on
were on the right
transition.
side. We were on the right side, our group,
Nope.
and then
No,
We
you
were
were
on the left side.
from
The
the eye.
eye, from the eye is gonna make you go right and left.
Yes.
okay.
Okie dokie. We going.
Do you want me to still use LB or?
For now, please do. Just as an insurance policy.
Yeah, honestly, until we reach the end of phase 2, we don't need to hold back on this one.
One's coming up. Two's coming up. Three's coming up. Four's coming up. Another one. Wall it.
Ventus, was this fine for you?
Yeah, trust me, I could have dealt with it. I mean, you're circle black, but don't worry. I will find my way back. I think you were a bit late running into the group though.
Yes, I popped somewhere in my sprint.
Ah, okay, I see. Lance, can you try to move either a bit more further away from the bus or into the bus? Because melees don't have any space. I'm just not going to get the screenshot, so...
1 second, let me see.
What do you mean?
I'm literally just said that I'm going to put a screenshot in. Because by the end, well, Dre had to drop his bomb. This was what he was left with.
What's the problem?
The problem is neither of these AoEs will disappear in time for him to actually have a safe spot. So either you drop your AoE into the flamethrower that's coming up, as per the Ilya video, and then you can move back to put the second one where it is on the screenshot, or you need to move that first flamethrower bait to the AoE back towards the edge of the arena, otherwise that's gonna keep happening.
I'm
This is
sorry,
also-
but I don't understand what you mean.
I don't know how to better explain it, Lance, honestly.
I'm sorry, English isn't my first language, it's a bit difficult to understand what you mean.
Okay, let me...
Because I'm trying to imitate what I saw in one of the videos that was posted in.
I'll do this probably easier.
If you can show me a video of how it's done properly, that would maybe help.
It would be the Ilya video, which we've like showcased quite a few
But
times now.
I think I'm doing the same thing that I saw in the video.
Isn't the issue here also that the other AoE is kind of wrong too? It's placed a bit too far back, and so you're also taking away your own space there.
Yeah, I think it's a mixture of everything, but also just the fact that there's like, look at that space, there's nothing there essentially.
Oh, you're comparing sides.
Yeah.
Hold on. The
When you moved in, right? When you moved in.
Sorry, as if you're talking to me, I'm just not paying attention because I'm looking up something else. Sorry. I'll be you in a minute.
let me take a look at the video that was posted. If give me a better.
That I can paint it.
Oh, you
Yeah.
have paint skills.
Yeah, okay, there we go. So if you look at, just to reference the earlier video then, for the sake of this exercise. if
Like
you
this,
look,
I was sorry. This is the movement that I was referencing when I was practicing this. I'll post it in Right General.
Baits it into the flamethrower, and then the next one is almost at the middle of the boss's hitbox, whereas in the video, I'll just quickly bring it back up.
I think maybe in this screenshot that you sent, I'm
Like this, right? Not what you want to say that it needed to be. Right? Where is that? There's
Like
my-
what? Sorry, Raz.
With the AoE. The AoE should be there where my paint
oh,
skill
I
is.
get it. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
That's I probably should have just done that to begin with to save us the hassle. I mean, you can laugh as much as you want, but
That was
No,
just
you
my-
don't. That's actually a very. This image makes it a lot more clear for me. I've been trying to imitate this movement that is in the video that is from the perspective of this person, but now I understand why I'm doing wrong.
yeah, no, that's cool. At least we're on the same page now. That's all that matters.
Yeah, I'm really sorry.
You don't need to apologize for it, but
I'm going to
Look-
apologize anyway.
You're already
No.
apologizing by being with us, so you're suffering. No
Can we
problem.
apologize by pulling, please?
That's a good idea.
I'm gonna vent my frustrations on this fucking cockroach.
We know what cockroach you're
Hi,
talking
yeah.
Oh, no, she drove it.
about.
We had five on our side.
I was forward. Was me.
I really like this Panther Crater mechanic.
I don't.
You good?
It's a love-hate relationship.
I think it's fun.
Yeah, it's like limit cut. You never get tired of it.
Like
That's
what,
true.
sorry?
Limit cut.
Still does face transition.
I saw that.
Yeah, I adjusted to the guy.
I was just not sure when we want to move out.
You know. Anyway. You know that was your tower as
That
well,
was Tower
right?
3, now
Yeah.
Tower 4.
Yep. Raz,
Yeah.
you are clockwise. Now I'm counterclockwise. I adjusted for you the first time, but the second time I expected you to take your tower.
I'm going to take the blame for that pull for distracting you.
You and your cuts.
That was the worst positioning for me. I was running around like poisoned rat.
Poisoned rats don't usually run around. They just
Gotcha.
fucking die.
Maybe Hungarians poison their rats with public.
Oh god, bless the gear crit. Oh, sorry.
No shit from me. Is it happening with that?
Okay. Video open.
One's coming up. She's coming up. Three's coming up.
Yeah, that was the same thing. As before.
Just- What
It
do you
was,
mean?
it was what you placed with the picture. It was exactly this where two things were in front of me. Meanwhile, I was still in the flamethrower putting my puddle there.
If we see that happening, can we just use a GCD, please? I know it's not the best, but it's still better than dying.
I could not move in because the puddle was in front of me. That
No, I know,
the
but
flamethrower.
you can always just move to the edge of the arena in that scenario. I know it shouldn't be happening. I get
Or
that.
can I
But if
just
it-
put them out and then run from?
Yeah, as long as you can get back to the
Okay.
group, it should be fine. So just,
Okay.
yeah.
I will try that then.
Obviously, it's a last-ditch scenario in that case, but it's still better than dying.
Thank you for stating yourself.
One's coming up. He's coming up.
Just hold it.
Swirl it. What happened there?
Control.
You can.
I feel like you're a bit too far back, because like your body is
Yeah.
always exactly in our
Back
path.
You don't need to be that far back, especially because just as long as you're like the AoE isn't really that big, so you don't need to go all the way back.
You can stay with the party until you drop the first AoE and then move out.
Yeah, like
I
the
dropped
first the
AoE, I
puddles.
just moved into the flamethrower.
No, you didn't die to the
I died.
flamethrower.
You didn't.
You died before. You...
I died
Honestly,
to the
I'm-
We
flamethrower.
press.
No, he died to flamethrower. This bullet, previous bullet, was flamethrower as well.
It doesn't look like it though.
Well, that's what Log says.
It was the lock,
Really?
and I
Yep.
have seen on my screen that I died to the flamethrower.
Okay, let's just go.
Oh yeah, I think you ran into it way too early.
I ran to light out.
Go, 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 go. Don't. Okay. Oh, I did the race. Sorry, I thought it was Lance.
It's going up. He's coming up. He's coming up. One's coming up. So we'll just spot careful with the distance. He's going. Okay, line up. Close.
Double out. Right. Never
I
mind.
looked
Sorry.
at the wrong guy.
We went in some direction. I went.
Oh, we still... we needed to be closer.
cool.
I can put Nova. Do we need the repriser somewhere else? I could reprise the tank cluster as well. I have it back there. You want me to reprise it?
I mean, can, but I would much rather you keep it for limitless synergy.
Okay. I was just not sure completely how long this takes. Not in enough of the pod.
Food, Jesus.
Oh, Jesus.
Jesus.
Yes.
Jesus.
Alles clear? He's coming up. He's coming. Wipe. What happened there, Ty?
It's just nearly in the middle of it. Got slightly clipped by.
Thanks for
Just having a look at the replay now.
Who was second on Sill's side?
Ty maybe?
No. Ty was on his side.
Me.
How was it, Raz? Enough space?
I had more than enough space, but I moved out because I had fear.
That's
Don't.
fine.
I
That's
just had fear because I looked back and at first not seen that I had space, but there was more than enough space.
It's all in the name. Lalaziel knew this fight. Mrs. Lick still doesn't.
No.
On the video time, I'm not sure. I only saw you dying to the explosion. Obviously, you were full health and had shield on, so something hit you. But I don't know. Maybe it's just a fucky snapshot, I guess.
Maybe in the log what hit him that he died on it. Wait. He died to ballistic impact and he needed to have damage up before.
There was
He got hit
just
for
an
double
AoE in the
damage.
middle that I accidentally walked into. Like underneath the
Okay.
bus right there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I see. Okay. Cool. coming up. He's coming up. He's coming up. He's coming up. Stop moving towards your spot, careful with your range. These two spots. Line up. Oh,
On mail.
I switch.
Oh, who's with me? Oh, Dre, I think you're too far, isn't it? Is it far?
It was Farglick, yeah. You were
Then I
supposed
need
to
to-
go
I
a
need to
position
go
down,
more.
yeah.
No, I'm correct, but I need to go further out.
Are we
Yeah,
doing
we-
the two middle parallel? And just
yeah. 2 middle parallel.
Could be
Um,
looked why Fus and me died. Because we were far, we were really far.
No,
from
far.
each other.
Actually, Dre, you needed to go one down.
Yeah, but that was taken. So yeah, it was me
Ah.
who needed to go down, but that one was taken.
Okay.
Marcus, you had the stack marker, right?
Yes.
Which side were you on if true north now is the eye? Which side you were with the marker? Because we went back to the same side, we knocked back to the same side. And I was square.
Yeah,
and the
it
top.
might be that I just didn't look out for the.
Okay,
True
no.
north
Just
change.
to remind myself. Okay.
yeah,
No.
still correct. You would have swapped in that scenario.
Yeah, I would have swapped, but I think I forgot to adjust. Basically,
No. Seal would have swapped because.
Why would I would have swapped? I was
Wait, I
square
thought-
at the top of my
Oh,
line.
it was thingy. Okay. Yeah, it was far. My bad.
Yeah.
Nice, I got killed
Hey,
by
wait,
unknown
one moment
ability.
before you go. I'm checking something out really fast.
I just kept my camera on the eye and forgot to.
It was, by the
adjust.
way, good because we had the good amount of knockback. So I was even happy for that.
Yeah, you were correct. So I'm actually there.
Okay.
I didn't turn my
What
camera.
was yours, just for out of curiosity to know what to look out for? What were you? Okay, you don't need to remember.
No, I mean I forgot to turn my camera around to see where the three males were.
No. I'm asking what was your sign, so I know if you were in the same line. I just didn't see, regardless of if I was correct or not, because I was not checking the order, to be honest.
I was triangle.
Okay. So you were either the other side, or I had no chance to see you on the bottom. Okay.
Rest look really good though on the pool.
Yeah. Like it.
Lance, what are you checking?
I'm checking the log really fast.
No, for fast double check. I sent you a screenshot.
You send me a screenshot. I won't
No,
see
I
it.
will send it to you now.
Ah,
Just to double check that I have the right one. Because if yes, then I don't understand. No, it's no fun. Where is it?
That's my shit.
This is the right one, right?
yeah, it is.
Okay. Just good to be sure.
Yep.
And it would be at this one because it was far.
It would have been the second one. Or
The second leg,
yeah,
and
the
I would be at position X right when I'm X.
well, because
I'm
you're
on
in the
the
other group, then you would have been the
right
second from
side.
the front. Yeah.
Yeah, so the right, most right thing in the box, I would be the X there, right?
Yes.
Okay then.
If it's far.
Wait, is the the line is from the eye or from the eye away? It's from the eye.
You
right?
start from the eye, so in
Yeah,
that
so-
scenario, your side would have been square, cross, circle, triangle from the eye.
Okay, then I was wrong. Because then I needed to go more in front. I thought it's the other way around. It's from the eye away.
Okay, I'm ready. Sorry.
Cool. Make sure you have food on, please. Les?
Go, Vangris.
He's coming up. He's coming up. He's coming up. That's coming up. Wallet.
Ballistic impact. I know how it is.
Okay. How did you die?
I cornered myself.
Okay. Coming up. He's coming up. He's coming up.
I still didn't see that. How those all over the fucking place.
Guessing that was just a single soak stack.
I think I make micro DC or something.
Guys, what did you die him?
Flamethrower. But I don't know why this time. Yeah, because I ran into it, yeah, clearly, but...
Okay.
Raz, you were first one, right?
Yes.
How do you move usually when you're the first one?
Move with the group, slaying one down, move back, move into the flamethrower, move
You just, I'm just checking it because I have finally footage. You're just literally moving into the first flamethrower.
I think you're whiplashing yourself into flamethrower when you're moving back.
Let me just show this to you. Give me a moment. Or actually, I can make it whatever. Yeah. Oh, come on. Okay, so that's what just you really did. You just went back into the flamethrower. You didn't need to check the ground.
Nice. Drops, goes back. Yeah.
I moved too late there, or why
No,
did this happen?
yeah, you went way too deep because
So-
the zone where you were was where the flamethrower was just going out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you all that
Because
happened, I think, is
last time
that
it was movable like that, but this time it seems not.
Rez, sorry, I have a question. Are you just, and it's nothing wrong with that, just more or less guessing where you can stay still?
Okay.
Because you can just literally don't look at the boss or your cast bar. Just there was a visible line where what's your end, and it didn't move on you. You literally moved into the AoE. That's all that happened. That's all.
Yeah, just look out for the line and you should be fine.
So I should just stay on the line of the flamethrower.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because the other times when I was one, I did exact this movement and it never killed me. That's why I'm so
then you probably just got very lucky with server
Yeah,
tips.
probably.
I mean,
because that never happened to me before.
It might be because were you doing it depending on where the AoEs were initially placed by the party? Because this pool.
No,
Oh, okay. Because our group
I
placed
do
them
it
very
on the-
far back, the first ones.
No, I just do it on the explosions. Like I go with the group 1, then I go into flamethrower 2, then I move out to the group in front, and then.
Oh, I
there's
mean the
tree.
positioning. Because we were standing very far back as a group. So when you're basing your initial positioning on the group AoEs instead of where the flamethrower appears, that's
know
an
where the
issue.
flamethrower goes.
Okay.
I move in front of the group mostly. Then.
Okay, I can make a good screenshot for you for
But
little
this
red.
but when I know that I just can stay on the thing, that is like the difference. It looked always in the videos and stuff that you need to stay in it, and I never died on it before. Like, and now I died more times on the intro, and I just like didn't know why. But
Yeah,
when
because
it's like
the videos showed the second
Yeah.
day we being baited in the flamethrower, you get your
Oh.
first one, and that's why you die.
Oh, okay.
I'm just sending you the screenshot, Red. You move into the flamethrower before the AoE disappears.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, Marcus, I still have your adventure plate and the text of it.
Yeah, I hope they bring them back with 7.0, but it's a very small hope.
It's a sniff of copium
Yeah.
or hopium.
Oh, Marcus. Innocent soul.
I mean, I would play Black Mage, but it's just so ridiculously easy to proc on Summoner that it's just not fair to do that.
Caster, my ass.
Hey, there's like 3 really, really long casts.
7.5 seconds casting a minute.
Yeah,
7.5.
it's really sad.
Wait till he finds out how long a blue mage has to cast a rest spell.
Yeah. 0 as a double cast?
Blue mage.
Oh, who the fuck cares about that shit?
Oh boy, here we go again.
Blue Mage has a classic.
Tube's coming up.
Unlucky pick.
Breeze coming up. Yeah, just go. Was that a stack?
Yep,
Yeah.
yep.
Okay. The fucking is upon us.
Yeah. It's like the DSR night when we got all night the shitty pattern.
Dangerous.
Me, it's already.
And a couple of people.
Ty already died in something. I guess he'll get was clipped.
Yeah, a bunch of
Yeah,
people got
I
doomed.
missed seeing the others of it.
One's coming up. Three's coming up. Three's coming up. Four's coming up. Moving towards your spots. Holding range. Good damage. These two spots. That was completely my bad. Yeah.
Bye bye.
Getting up, Ty.
Thank you.
Just for killing, not dealing with damage.
Line up. Oh,
Out.
fuck.
Other side, red.
Oh, fuck me! The light. Oh, never mind. I thought I
Position
was
looks.
broken.
Oh, that's the point when you still have to move a bit further apart.
Yeah.
Right? Okay, okay. Yeah, I saw the vulnerability and I clicked. Okay.
Yeah.
Res, you were on the wrong side.
I know.
Okay.
Yeah, let people practice that a bit more still, because we didn't really get to that cleanly much yet.
So from what I'm understanding, I never swap side.
Yeah.
Yes.
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 Okay.
Both of us never spot something
Yeah,
side.
because you're on the edge.
I have gotten X 3 times in a row now.
Oh, nice.
It's the limit cut curse, you just keep getting the same thing over and over.
The point where you know what to do and then you get the other number.
It's like in 011 where the fists were based on player ID. So you always got the same thing when you were with the same group.
That's how the Chinese players managed to clear T without getting the codex.
Oh, wait.
coming up. Start moving to your spots, careful with the range.
How much overkill was that?
I don't know. You're in the middle of the group.
Yes, good job.
Let's go concern.
Please, please, please get her up, him up. I need to hear the guys.
Yeah. Come now.
Thank you.
I have nothing.
Yeah. Come on.
Thank you. That's good stuff. Okay, light up. Close.
Out.
Oh, okay.
It was close, right?
It was close.
Yes.
You were just a smidget too far.
Mm-hmm.
Literally just a smidget.
I would have had to adjust, I think. I didn't.
To the other side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
stood
you
in the
need
eye
to
just barely.
Let me double check that though.
I think you need to adjust when you and me have it, right?
Yeah, I always have to adjust when one of our group
Yeah.
has it. I just
Then you were on the wrong side.
want to double check that I didn't pre-position. No, never mind. I just overlooked it then. Oh, my bad.
I think on the other side there was a person who was a bit too ahead.
North or south?
It was
To
close
the
to
eye.
Oh, okay,
Whoever
that makes sense.
was. Yeah, because Dre would have been the second, but Rez, you were between Ty and Dre. I'm not sure what symbol you were. 'cause it's
Zero.
not like triangle.
Just I was zero like you.
No, I know you were. I'm saying there was someone.
I wear X. I just ran away from Marcus.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
so
was
you were-
wrong and
Yeah.
Russ just
Yeah,
tried
that's
to
fine,
adjust.
that's fine. That is
Wait.
fine.
Wait, was it?
But I
It
should
was
have not
close. It was
adjusted.
close, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
when
Okay,
we
okay.
are like parallels.
Okay, yeah, then I remember. Okay, nothing then, nothing. Fine.
Triangle, circle, X, square. Triangle, circle, X, square.
Why don't you put up the macros?
Because that requires effort.
Ah, sorry.
Wow.
I mean, it's an ultimate where to put those efforts.
Right. Anything to discuss, or can we keep pulling?
That was a fast discussion.
Absolutely.
I'm one of those people that would rather invent elevator than walk the stairs.
That's called third-party tool. I'm sorry.
To be fair, I think it's easier to remember it than double check it, because that takes time.
As I said to brain cells, one for Runga, one for Bunga. I need macros.
Oh, I have a perfect meme for you after raid.
Oop. Gundam style.
Okay, bro. One's coming up.
Uh-oh.
Please cut. Right.
Yep, that was me. I went to the wrong side and wanted to adjust.
You're just into the graveyard.
No, it's not that.
And
Actually,
he
okay.
took it. And he took us with him, so...
Yeah, but he never asked what was the real culprit.
You know, Vangress is an extrovert. He can't
No!
just...
Listen, okay, listen. I squeezed food in between, and I wasn't paying attention after I squeezed.
Swear to fucking god, man, you're like a monster for you.
Sorry. I didn't want to look like the guy who didn't have food on.
Literally do like a fucking 5-minute check. Vangress,
Oh.
is your party list sorted? Vangress, do you have food on?
Just make the audio tape.
Please with an SMR microphone.
Oh, I don't need that. Thank you.
Just to make people in the ear. I will time out.
One's coming up. Two's coming up. Three's coming up. Four's coming up. Start moving towards your spot, mind the distance. Really good damage.
Man, our damage variance is kind of, I don't know. It jumps all over the place.
Yep,
That's
face
quick
two
speed.
pumps. Leave. Line up. Oh,
Out.
almost.
Triangle switch.
Oh.
Holy
Hey.
fuck, we did
It
it!
was really
Hey!
good. It was really good.
Raz, you just needed to hug the corner
The
wall.
wall, yeah.
Yep.
You can check your
Otherwise-
debuff bar. It shows you when you don't have the vulnerability. It's the same
I
as the
know that I
ninja
was
trick
far.
attack.
I just was not sure how far it is.
Check your debuff bar, Res. You have the ninja trick attack icon on you, and if it disappears, then you won't get extra damage.
Oh, okay. Good to know.
Look for the trick attack.
Exactly.
Isn't it mug now?
Shh.
Mbuku.
That felt pretty epic, not gonna lie.
Yeah. We didn't discuss the after part, right?
No, we didn't.
Okay.
When we actually get there
No,
properly.
okay, okay.
Hands.
Just not worrying about it. then. Good.
Just kick in.
One's coming up. He's coming up. He's coming up. That's coming up. Coming towards your spot, careful with your distance. These two spots.
Oh my god, sorry guys.
No problem.
Meaning you.
Line up. Close.
On my ult.
I
Goes too far.
Oh, close! Fuck! My mistake. I clipped through that. No, Raz, it's me, I think. Anyway,
Raz
No,
was
I
a
was
bit
too far as
before
well.
Yeah.
Yeah, was too far as well. We need to. Wait, you had a picture from it? Where
Yes,
on
I do
YouTube then?
actually. Give me 2
Um,
seconds. I'll show you where I was. So if you're X in that scenario, that's literally sort of the last pixel you can be at.
Yeah, it's like just to the for the eye laser where it ends. There's no real thing on the map, I think.
Yeah, it's a bit fucky
It's
because look,
just
that's how it
circle.
is. I just posted it in Raid Journal.
Yeah.
Loading.
let me count from the outer. That's 1, 2.
It's around the third ring, but it depends on your marker, so you can't say, oh yeah, edge of the third ring, because, you know, the circle.
No,
I
third
can-
ring
I can
if
help
you're in
you.
the middle.
I can actually help you with that. I checked. So for the middle ones, it's the circle. If you're talking about close, and if it's in the northern end, then so the eye is here in this shuriken, and if this shuriken is safe, and on the second one, I think on the first circle at least you can stand. The second little line in the edge, if you can stay it. I checked on the sim and it's working actually. So if it's close and you are either square or a triangle, this line and moving a bit loose, it's still safe for you. If you get what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's still practice. We almost had the lineups
Okay.
correctly anyway, so, you know, it's good. Cool. We'll do one more pull, and then we'll have a break.
Oh, I think she's running. Sorry.
There's more than
Huh?
What? One more?
Yes. That one did not count.
Vangress died because he got nuked on the previous one. He had 761 HP.
Whoever has that AoE thing, just be careful.
was me.
I was standing next to the Easy.
That's okay. Right, break time.
10 minutes, right?
10 minutes break.
So 41.
42 now, technically.
Oh yeah, 42. Please remind me about fucking party when I'm back.
Oh well. I'll also make sure you have food on.
I already took food by mistake twice in a row because I was.
Oh, I got the FC buffs back, yes.
Alrighty, I think that went pretty well. We had a couple of really good pulls. We were over-analyzing, I think, a couple of times, a bit here and there, but that's really not a big deal. I mean, it's also sometimes... I think in this particular case, it definitely also helped people just to confirm, you know, okay, I'm doing the right thing, I don't... Because at some point, you know, if things go wrong, especially during Pantocrate, I think there is like a risk of overthinking things, right? So it's really important to be sure that you're doing the right thing and not suddenly adjusting in a way that you actually shouldn't or whatever, right? And I think, you know, we had a couple of really good pulls. We even managed to get through it, albeit obviously only with like 2 people alive, but we managed to get through the mechanics. So, you know, I feel very confident that what are people doing in chat? What? People are just trying out things. Bongo, danger bongos, whatever. Anyways, yeah, I think that we did good. Short break, and we'll be right back. Okie dokie, let us continue.
Yeah.
Alibaba.
Just
No. Get it from Alibaba.
Oh no.
That's even worse.
But there's no mercy.
Technically, it's still 42.
What, you're not 60 now?
Oh god. I'm talking about the raid time.
Oh.
No, I need to gather some parsnip with seed from my
Let's get
island.
ready.
No.
I'm ready, yeah.
We going.
Quickly. No.
Eh. Okay, god damn it! Oh.
Danger bongos.
Yes.
And he had to put that stupid drum in it too. Oh.
Raz, where is your adventurer progress?
You want me to make an adventurer play?
You're happy again.
Okay, I'm ready,
I,
Mr. Drummer.
I will ask my wife to do one. She decided me to be an Alazan, so she can do my adventure play as
You're
well.
in Elzan? I thought you went back for Bunny Boy. I didn't even check it. I just saw that you're not small again, so I suspected Bunny Boy.
No, I'm no Giraffe again.
The marks.
No.
Give marks.
No.
Give them, please.
No, fuck you.
Without marks, do you want to make
Okay,
things more
fuck me.
complicated?
Fine.
There you go.
Oh, fuck a duck.
Nope.
I don't want to fuck a duck, I want to fuck me.
I thought you're shippy.
What about Thornton though?
They can send it to me at any time.
again.
It's okay.
Looks like we need some diet shake.
Okay, one's coming up.
Excuse me, please.
Three's coming up. Four's coming up. What?
Did I kill you, Dre?
Where?
Dre was... Sorry.
Dr. Dre.
Fuck, I'm so sorry, Dre.
That's really...
Hey, Drake.
Please stop
I don't know why I
making me
said
laugh.
Dre.
I'm dying as is. Please.
Stop dying, what the fuck?
Yeah, I don't know, some fucking movement. I can't say if it was your fault, to be honest. I would
I
take
take
this
it.
one.
I take it.
I would take a
Used to
crack
call
on.
me on the cell phone, Mr. Drake.
Oh no.
What's this drag?
Dracarys?
No.
Drektar?
One's coming up. Three's coming up. Three's coming up.
Dead body. We're dead.
I'm a firing my laser.
Laser beam.
Laser beam.
That was a fucky stackaroonie.
Fucky.
Great, might as well change the Dragoon, you know. You wanna call
Step
it
Why?
shows how do they work?
Take Dragoon. I want to see one left in Dragoon.
I'm gonna change to ninja and never walk using my legs ever again.
Nice.
If someone here should swap the ninjas, the Reaper, not you.
The Reaper. Oh, yeah.
You've been promoted to death.
Apparently.
You're fine.
Stop drop,
In my head. No.
One's coming up. Three's coming up. Three's coming up. spots along the ground.
Huh? What the fuck gives damage down here?
Flamethrower.
And for
Oh, because
It
you
only
can
works if
survive
you're a
that.
tank.
You can survive that?
yes.
That is so much
Fucking
bullshit.
Tank privileges,
Why it's
man.
bullshit? What the fuck? Just how it should work. But why it doesn't give a wound stack? That would be
It's
much
worse
better.
than
Still
dying,
res.
though.
I love
Res,
how
even-
people call it tank privilege, and whenever I personally get damage done or something as a tank or survive something, I just feel an immeasurable amount of shame. There's no privilege in that.
It's truly a fate worse than death, honestly.
They should
It's a
just
badge
give
of,
a wound stack.
Like when you're the only person alive and everyone else is just dead and you're only alive because you're a tank, that's not privilege, that's a punishment.
That's survivor's guilt.
Yeah, true.
Oh, I grabbed the wrong pedal.
I was covering for your. Oh, okay.
Endless.
I saw no one go in, and okay, I'll go in. I guess.
You can't. You can't. If it's not your storage violation, it just nothing works.
Yes.
I made it into the tower in time.
It's the
May I
east one.
remind you of cast times?
We'll give Marcus a shield.
They're fine.
One's for you. He's coming up. He's coming up.
How the fuck did that team, like, we were literally on top of each other.
Just shaking my head.
What the fuck is this game?
Bullshit.
Guessing that was a AoE snapshot. Well,
Yeah.
You can't even blame Snapshot, that's the thing. On my screen, 3 people literally in the same spot. Without anybody lagging behind
I
or...
know what happened. I is a dancer and he did a flashy matrix move to dodge it. That's what I think you did. That's what I did.
I mean, that probably makes the most sense, to be honest.
Yeah.
think the Matrix.
Just
for
think the AoE snapshots as well really like much before it is visible. Then it's like, yeah, you didn't was in a check mark, yeah, fuck you. Was net bullshit.
Oh yeah, thank you.
One coming up. He's coming up. Three's coming up. Four's coming up. Well,
Oh, okay. No, I thought I can, if you just die, I can risk up in time.
what's that movement or damage? So I wasn't sure.
I don't know.
Check. I think Ty, you got clipped by something because you were full HP when the missile hit.
Ballistic impact. That's the ground AoEs.
Cool. One's coming up. It's coming up. He's coming up.
Snapshot again.
One.
Okay, here, to be fair, I am not sure if that was the reason, but Raz was quite in
Was
front of
ahead.
us.
Yes, Raz was
And it shot either you or me, and we were really close together.
Okay.
Just go to the edge of the circle, really. No need to rush.
I was coming from behind.
Yeah, I know you like to come from behind. But actually you came ahead.
Rose, do it from behind.
My ears are bleeding.
You're right ahead of schedule.
Oh, thank you again.
Holy shit, Ray.
One's coming up. Three's coming in. He's coming in.
Lawless. Again, I'm not sure who is not on the right position there to soak the laser.
Okay.
This time I saw both spread Dre and
Well, I ate both lasers with you. It's just I somehow miraculously survived it by having a fuck ton of shield.
I need to move out at the second. And the first that I got. And the second that I need to be out because I was second. I'm not wrong.
Someone moved ahead, but I don't have the footage of it. I just turned my camera away because I was not.
Okay, let's just go and please just move to circle edge. There's no reason to push back.
We'll give Dre a shield in the next section.
Please come in. Please come in. Please come in.
That was way too fucky to work out of.
north or south?
South.
With me.
Yes.
Just checking it right now.
I thought they're checking. Okay.
No, it's fine.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that was just really barely touched one of the areas on the ground.
We'll give Kai a shield. Let's go.
One spoiler. He's coming in. He's coming in. He's coming in.
Huh? What?
Sorry. I'm so sorry.
You dropped the bomb on them.
I don't know. I'm so sorry.
Everything is good.
That
Okay.
moment,
Betrayal.
that moment when you drive on the right side and somebody's going towards you.
We have an imposter among us.
Oh my god.
Yes, I have my food on.
I'm so proud.
Fucking asshole.
Oh god.
There we go again.
Ah, boom.
Kaboom.
Boom.
That felt like, no, it's my turn, it's my turn, it's my turn.
It's okay, I had bad crits.
See, we're just covering up for that.
Because my damage is obviously the one that matters.
Every damage matters. Every damage is equal.
You know, my energy drain does less damage than a samurai's auto attack, right?
That's funny.
Oh,
That's
I'm with you.
mine.
There we go again. There we go again.
That's the first time today I'm with you.
I
Second.
have
Oh,
the feeling I'm
that's
all
true.
behind
I
it,
don't know how I managed to do that last time correctly.
You didn't.
Yes, I did. Now I'm being gaslit.
Oh no,
No.
you're not an A.
Welcome to the club then. That's all I can say.
I'm not gaslighting, I'm just defensive.
No, we're not. No, we're not.
You are right, we are not.
Someone? Anyone?
I give Syl. Syl, take your seal. Have fun with it.
I get my shots out. Yeah, hotel's fine.
Yeah, that's why I do got your shield.
One's coming up. He's coming up. He's coming up. He's coming up. So your spot's careful with your range.
I'll move, don't worry. All for that positional.
Doing reckless. Oh, missed 2 spots.
So let's go with this.
Minor. Close.
On male side.
Someone is. I have a circle.
Ah, Jesus fuck, yeah. That
Am I
me.
alive?
Yeah, but triangle was still missing from there, so I don't know. But I have a
It's
circle.
fine.
What?
Hit it once, no.
Ours resolved fine, Lance, that's all that matters. You got to live, while I got clipped by 2 other AoEs.
I completely forgot about the AOs. And the background. Just moved straight to my spot.
One's going up. Three's coming up. Three's coming up. One's coming up. Move towards your spot, careful with your range. Line up. Oh,
Male side.
Hi. Fuck. Sorry, not her. Went to the wrong part.
nice okay.
I needed to scoot just one.
Oh, I was in the right spot.
You
but-
were right. You were right, Ray.
We were almost in the correct spots also, don't worry too much. I think we
Yeah.
literally lost the one stack after the AoEs started resolving.
I'm always on that side, so it's not hard for me to on the correct side.
Well, it'd be what it'd be.
But you know what? I take it.
Raz?
You will get to regen later.
One's coming up. He's coming up. He's coming up. That's coming up. That's moving towards your spot, mind your distance. Spots.
We should be fine.
Line up. Close.
Out. We're triangles. Yeah, there.
Oh, I just...
More or less, but yes.
Yeah, but be closer on the on this on the triangle, okay?
Oh,
we were just in the
fuck.
threshold. Not
I
bad.
got clipped. Oh,
We did it! We did the mechanic!
sorry, whoever was with me. Clip to fail.
Okay, we're getting this shit.
I wanted to adjust myself to the floor, what we discussed, but I couldn't make the count on the floor because I was in a hurry.
Yeah, it's fine. I was just double checking. Yeah, we died to one. Okay.
We died to one. I was specifically checking at the end. It was one. I last minute triggered it. Sorry, last second triggered it.
No, it's fine. I'm still getting used to the distance myself, so it's all good. I think I'm more or less got it now.
Yeah.
I will put Marcus as shield. Okay, don't give Marcus a shield.
Okay, Marcus. He's fine. You did it, Lance.
Fuck you. Oh, I thought
Yep.
it was funny.
No.
He's coming up. He's coming up. Oh, I'm an idiot. Sorry, Vanguard.
Yeah, I noticed. You're lost, not mine.
I was like, oh, this changed a lot of time on the frame missile. What the fuck is going on? And then I saw the big fucking number 4 next to it. Like, huh, okay.
Lance, I had realized you're my first male co-healer, so I'm treasuring you.
We go with.
I'm playing the best healer in the game, of course.
Exactly.
a previous co-healer with some help. An Astra. I think they cleared this fight already, I'm not sure though.
We give fire shield.
I almost ran to the wall.
One's coming up. Who's coming up? Three's coming up. Four's coming up. Move towards your spots, careful with the range. Damage is really good. Don't use them in prey.
Okay.
Big crits.
Just wanna see if we have it without it now.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Easily. It's good.
Yeah, that was without my box as well.
Minor. Close.
Out.
I just want to get as
I
close
have
to
no
you
one.
as possible.
Oh, it was
No one with me.
Right.
You know what? Progress.
Yeah, no, that's
Still
good.
progress.
You know what? I'll take it. I'll do it. I'll do it.
No! Wait.
What?
Then-
I was already being great. What the
Yeah,
fuck?
I saw you
game?
being raised.
You were not standing on your feet. That is not counting for Omega. He's like, no standing
That
on feet.
is. That's lame, bro.
Just double check. So, I switched groups because I was circle and there were two circles on the right. So afterwards, for the knockback, I would then also be for the left in the left group, right? Yeah, of course.
I
I,
had
have
If
to
you-
be.
if you-
mark
yeah.
and
One group
set
should-
the stack mark.
Yeah, one group should have been knocked back if this is the lineup on C, and the other group is always on B. Technically, it just
Relatively, yeah.
relative. Yeah, relatively speaking, obviously. So
Yeah.
It's only just-
Also.
Go on.
Oh, sorry. Go on. Didn't want to cut you off.
no. Go on. I had nothing extra.
It also helps if the person who swaps calls out their symbol, so the other person can adjust on the other end.
Okay.
No, it wasn't for the stack. It was the other one. So we were already switched, and I just.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah. I'm
It's
just
just the
talking about
first
the
time it
stacks. Yeah. I'm just talking about the stacks. That when we do get the stacks, call out your symbol and then your corresponding symbol for them as well. Hopefully, realize that we're doing a swapperoonie.
I mean, don't you just, as you're standing up in the line, is what your group taking?
I got it. I don't know if it is like somebody else could get it. But that time Fuse and me had it.
I'm talking about if we have two AoEs at the same side or stack markers.
Ah, sorry. Yes, I'm sorry. You're correct. You're fine.
One's coming up. He's coming up. I'm lagging, I'm sorry.
Somebody downloading in pawn. Of your flatmates.
Minus on my movement.
Murdering is illegal.
Is it skull crushing time?
No. It's illegal. What do you understand about it?
No,
Sorry, I
no,
just
it's
need to
illegal.
do something.
What the?
Okay. It's just testing.
Okay, yeah, I can work it down. It's not too bad.
Yes, Vanguard, take it like a man.
Can you
Oh,
wallet,
sorry,
please?
sorry. I'm on the phone. Well, looking kinda on the phone. My wife was looking. Okay.
Just give her kissy and then she'll say.
No, she's pissed. She wants my attention. I've been putting her off for the past 2 hours.
Oh.
Priorities, yo.
Does she not understand the concept of rain?
Just
know.
pause it, man.
Like-
Just pause it.
No. She's not that.
Holy fuck, I was... Marcus, you were the last person I was expecting that comment from, I'm gonna be very honest.
Sounds more like I don't know if this comment is for German. Like, don't know. I will give my shield to Vanguard.
Thank you, yo.
You have hold line.
One's coming up. He's coming up. He's coming up. One's coming up. Go to your spots, careful with the distance. One minute break. Hold limit break. Okay, well, sure.
Oh, I thought.
It's fine,
you
it's
said-
fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine.
You're fine.
Yes, I'm fine. I just put my things on.
If I do this. Check my numbers quickly.
Line up. Close.
On mail. Why did we die?
I think we were a bit too close.
Me and still.
Optimized fire.
Go in the,
Let me check it on you.
I could not go in the place of the fort. Somebody stayed there, but I didn't look at who.
I'm
Why?
Just
checking
know that
the
I could not go there where I needed to be. I was how it's called.
Marcus, I think that was too close, actually.
You
Yeah, it
you
was
had
too
the last
close.
second step in, and you just got the wound stack while it was activating, Dre.
Yeah,
wound-
because you were still moving
yeah.
out, I think it didn't register. Because I saw it fall off when I was dead.
Yeah, the
I
closer
think.
is fucky one, because the closer actually have to be like between close and far away, and with the far away you just have to run away really far away.
Sure.
We going, so we are in the end of the line there, right?
Yeah, we
The
would have
last
been-
Oh,
Yeah.
that was super fucky. Like,
Yeah.
Dre, you moved it. Like, we didn't have the vuln up, and you moved like a centimeter to close, like 0.1 second before the thing went off, and we got it back. That was really unfair.
Yeah, it's a progress. Anyway,
And it
let's
fell
go.
off again when we were hit, but
Yep,
it didn't
yep,
register in time.
yep.
I will give Marcus the shield.
What the fuck? What the fuck are you doing here? I couldn't zip back.
How did only one person die there? Sorry.
Because I was on the wrong side.
Oh wait, I'm still alive? Fuck.
One's coming up, one's coming up. Who's coming up? Who's coming up? What's coming up? Oh, moving towards your spot, mind your distance. Okay, just wall it, it's fine.
Yeah, I can't erase because I already used it.
Yeah.
I just misreaded the markers. And run to the wrong side.
Yeah, as long as it's salvageable pre-flamethrower, it's good to just practice the movement, even if we won't get the damage for the kill.
Food.
Oh, that's very good.
It's tired.
Are you coming up? You coming up? 3 coming up? 4 coming up? Move towards Choose your spot, mind your distance. Damage is fine. Yep. Line up.
On mail.
Ty?
I'm looking the complete wrong way. He's not.
I was trying to be at the most south, right?
Yeah, I moved on you. I moved on you, Res. I moved.
I just wanted to be safe that I.
No, you no.
Yeah, you were
You were
correct. I was wrong and still tried to move away from me.
I was not with you. I was with Ty.
Yeah, I know, but
whoever-
I pushed you.
Whoever had the
south.
cross, they needed to move one up.
Yeah,
When you're-
I needed to be one more up.
Yep.
I was in a
Marcus,
circle
I
position.
didn't even see you. I didn't even
Okay.
look at you. I was running away from Ty.
Okay, I thought
You
you
were
were
not
running away
even-
from me.
You were not even registered, Marcus.
I'm sorry,
Sad.
Marcus. I love you, but you were not registered this time.
Bad man.
But to be fair, I didn't see time. So. Everybody just running away from me. Shield didn't even break. Yeah, but yours, not mine.
One's coming up. Two's coming up.
Res, way too far ahead.
Just fall out.
It's a bit fucky.
I have a big Rangress issue on the next.
I touched the edge of it.
I do not have swift cast.
Just pull it up. That's not good enough.
Sorry, that's the first time that happened. I'm sorry.
My gear broke. Let me fix it.
I can fix it if you need to.
Okay.
What? Okay. Done.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Feel free to trade on me for repairing.
Trade on me.
Trade on me.
What did I start?
testing. On a core. I will shoot 5.
One's going up. He's coming up. He's coming up. One's coming up. Towards your spot, careful with your range. We're gonna need the RP3, I think. Thank you.
Sorry, I'm testing your HP.
Line up. Close.
Under female.
Oh, that sucks.
Oh. Oh, I was way in the eye. Okay.
Sorry, Marcus.
No problem. I think I could have moved him, but the way I had to see him.
Thanks, thanks, Rez.
Yes.
Just add it to the macro, not her.
I was thinking about it actually.
More just turn it off now when we getting switched now. And then
By the end of the raid, we have a full list of that macro or a second part of it.
Resi Desi, tanky stanky, yes.
It's going to be a crafter macro.
That was literally what I was thinking, yes.
so we need to be where I'm here, then maybe press the button 20 times. Don't do that to me. I will give Dre a shield.
coming up. It's coming up. Oh, that's me.
Bullet?
Yeah, might as well. Blubber by my laser. That was just me being greedy. One's clear. Who's got
Sorry.
There was a fuck up on our side as well, so it's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Follow me running in front.
Someone, yes, is running like wind.
I'm not even sure I at this point.
Yeah, I didn't notice who that was. Definitely not you, because there was no marker above the head.
Oh, actually, yeah, the
My brain didn't register the fast pedal.
Yeah, that Doom AoE was dropped.
One AoE was really close on the front.
Yeah,
Mine?
I think it was, yeah.
The south?
Yes.
Left side.
No, south side. South side.
That
was,
would be me.
Yeah.
I didn't go all the way probably. Which I usually do. What the fuck is wrong?
For the whole 5 seconds, yes.
How is it playing this?
Okay. That was a gasp moment.
I watched that in slow motion.
Did you see that? Holy shit.
I cannot fucking believe my eyes.
Same.
We all did.
One's coming up. He's coming up. He's coming up. He's coming up. Yeah.
I could even get you up. Fuck. I had such a mapping calculation raising you.
I think I understand now what you meant with why there was no space for me to go back into the group. Maybe I was like, I don't know. Don't think I was.
It's okay.
Someone tried to assassinate me.
Yes. Also want to set up a ruse, if you will.
We don't have a ninja in the group, so that ninja is doing really good hiding it inside.
You know, I'm not gonna say anything. I really like that mug.
Рода!
I have questions.
Please take my tether.
I died from shock.
That's on me.
You died for sales sins.
Exactly. I thought that I had number 4 in my mind, but for tower and not tether. And I was standing in the tower and wondering that, why is my HP not low? That's the point when I have a low HP, right? No.
Basically you pulled a bang.
Yeah.
A little vanky banky, fako wako.
I'm sorry for being a fucking moron.
Good job.
What you? For dying my
look
sins?
No, I'm just fucking up more than you, so today.
Ah, okay. Okay. My fucking god, Dre.
What? What?
I thought sure it was later.
Oh, come on, that's all calculated. Like, seriously. Like, I'm telling you, that's calculated. Not even Mimi.
He's coming up.
Whoa, that looks like
Someone lucky.
No,
Someone
it's not
has
me.
blast 5,000.
I still have mine on the counter.
Whoopsie whoopsie.
A little vanky banky.
No, who's the fucker who killed us?
What was that, a Razzie Daisy?
No,
sounds
it was
like-
on the other side.
Honestly, it sounds like a Nothar right now.
No, it wasn't. I can
Wait,
tell you
wait.
that
What
much.
was it? Oh, it speaks. Okay, finally.
I can give away that the person has a book.
Marcus.
A Marky Snarky.
Bonk everybody with a book.
What
Mark
would
it,
this
mark
here? Silly or what?
Actually, yeah, that works.
Mark in the house.
Oh no. Not Max Payne. Alternate reality.
if you blame me for that, I'm gonna shove my book vertically up your ass.
You know you're gonna enjoy it. Shut up.
Wow.
I will give message to say. You have to
Give me that.
I was praying for your life, Marcus.
That was fun.
I like the way you're thinking.
One's coming up. Two's coming up. Three's coming up. What's coming up?
You're in your position.
We're definitely gonna need a little break. Yeah, I think this one's gonna be a bit shorter. Oh my god!
I think everyone just critted there.
We just willed it really hard.
Oh my god. Really? You're right.
The tank didn't even drop off.
Line up.
No what?
Close.
100 female.
Sorry.
Are you inside the laser?
Yes,
dome?
yes, I was.
Okay.
Yes.
Sorry, I'm really tired today. I got like 4 hours of sleep last night.
No, it's fine. We finished
Well,
it.
it is
anyway.
1 o'clock. It's on the.
I
Yeah,
lost
but Vengress, you're supposed to be, I think,
More
one
north.
more up.
I mean, I didn't fuck up on that. Well, no, yes, I did. I didn't fuck up in phase 2. I fucked up in phase 1.
No, Vengress was fine because it was close. He would have been partnered
No,
with
no, no,
me.
no, no. He
Or what
was
do you
on
mean?
the really southern one, and that was my position. I was square.
Ah, okay, I'm with you. I'm with you.
I thought
Okay,
Well,
okay.
not really. Just a notch forward. You think it's not I took your
Clipping
place.
heavily.
Come on.
it is a clippy.
Yeah, I did a clippy. Don't
Rip the
take
feet.
your position. Yeah.
Right. Okay, for the sake of people who need to go because it's late, no rewatch
would be
that
me.
today. It was a good prog. Thank you very much, Os. Please make sure you look through Limitless Synergy for the next session. So if we do get there, or when we do
Is it
get
the
there,
last mechanic?
yes, it is. We can just go through that as well and just start practicing that hopefully next time. But yeah, other than that, not much else on my end. Is there anything that anyone else wants to add for tonight?
Yeah, good
41
night.
wipes, 41 wipes on phase 1 and 15 wipes on phase 2. So yeah.
Yeah, it's getting there. It's much better than it was last session and the session before, so we are getting there. Damage is getting more consistent as well, and we're getting pulls without limit breaks as well, so I'm happy with that.
I had some pulls where I looked at after even in the logs. I must have critted so bad on some stuff because it's like 200 difference. Because I never critted on a blood spiller. That's like I had one pull where I was like, yeah, I did everything fine and was like on the same par with you, and that should not be normal. But then I looked in the thing, and then there was one where I literally, I think 1 or 0 times critted the blood spiller.
Well, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Well, careful that you can do there. But seems like once people get completely comfortable with flamethrower, which seems to be happening now more often than not, then you know we're not gonna be more reliant on burst, and we can start holding stuff back, which is good.
Yeah, when I can, I didn't hold today, but I should when we going into the end of the second phase. I should be like able to hold 2 Shadowbringers for the.
Yeah, you should be able to hold at the end of phase 1 as well.
Yeah.
And at the end of second phase as well, but that's obviously still a bit away, so we don't worry about that.
Now I just pump out everything and.
I think what we're gonna do is once we can consistently reach phase 3, bit limit break up, then we'll start doing sim. Until that point, I don't think there's much of a point in touching it, because we still need to optimize a lot of stuff from phase 1, and obviously we need to do the same for phase 2. But when we start that consistent phase 3, then we can jump into sim and do Hello World and just move up from there mechanic by mechanic.
Yeah, when the moment when the damage is going to be consistent and we can start pushing resources to phase 2, I can be more consistent on your healing at the beginning of the phase, because I either have to waste a Lily healing to trigger the Blood Lily to push the phase, or I can keep that Lily with the with the Plenary, which is double healing for you, and I can easily get both of you up closer to max HP.
Honestly, you can just start doing that.
I feel like the Blood Lily would be the most worth used at the start of phase 2, so it hits both.
Yeah, I would like to. Yeah, but if we don't reach phase 2, then obviously I'm pushing it on phase 1. I was starting to keeping it on phase 2 in the last few pulls, but you know, at the beginning of the night.
I mean, I can also greed away like a lot more than I currently am with the Broel, but I've just been playing it safe.
It's more like about the healing.
Yeah, still you can just make your healing consistent, because I was holding back my Akamon and Death Flare quite a bit today, so I can just use those if we're missing damage, and you can do your stuff consistent for phase 2.
Okay.
Excellent.
And Nova? What are you using on the tank buster on negation wise?
On the phase 2 tank buster?
Yes.
I'm using a 30% at 10%, but I'm timing my bloodletting in a way where as soon as I get the hit, I essentially get a heal off at the same time.
Okay.
Not that it makes a huge difference, but
would it be better for the healers when I give you 10% from me and for myself, and you give me Nescan for the like healing wise?
I don't think so, purely because I have equilibrium up at that stage. So if we can get into a routine of me going into that tank buster with more than 3/3 of my health, I can literally just do the warrior Unga Bunga in full health again.
Okay.
Because
I'm using now 20, 10 and TBN. I used sometimes the 30 and over-migated it to just be safe for it. But yeah, I don't need to do that, because I can pop it at the start. I could pop Rampart and then go with 10% of TBN.
Yeah. It's worth it for me to pop the 30% because I get physical auto attacks afterwards, so that still damages the boss. So that's a bit of extra damage there. Even if it's not a huge amount, you know, it's still something.
It saves the healing.
Let me just install that plugin that lets me enable auto attacks from my Scholar.
Oh yeah.
I hate that that's not an automatic thing. I always have to press X one more time when I target the boss.
Can't relate. To be fair, Marcus, you're an honorary melee anyway.
Marcus is just as much a melee as you are a healer.
Yeah, true.
I mean, to be fair, the auto attacks from the books typically amount to like 1 GCD at the end of the fight. In Ultimate's about 2, so...
When you're dying to a 0.1%, that matters.
You think I have those 100 parses without having those auto attacks turned on? They matter. They don't matter.
Well, we believe it matters.
I only have a
pulling out
gold
the
parts
dodge
and
for
P6.
optimized blade work.
Sorry, there were two people talking at the same time, so I didn't catch either of that.
It's okay, my stuff is not important at all.
Do you think I should keep calling out the dodge for optimized blade work?
Yes.
Yeah, if it helps the others, because I'm struggling to call it out and see it. I see it now, but I can't call it out yet in time.
I don't mind him calling out. It helps me because I can save brain power, and if it's okay for trade, then I'm worth in keeping with.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I think if you're happy to do it, then, you know, by all means.
I'll just need to spend more time in the sim, so I don't fuck up with the PlayStation sim in order to go.
I don't know, I just always remind me the person that I'm tethered with all the time, like I always saying the name of the person all the time. Good
Yeah,
that
I keep
good that you
repeating
don't
that
hear it.
symbol.
But otherwise you would always hear it.
Yeah, I'm at a point now where I'm registering everything that's happening, but I need to call out the symbol to myself one more time when the in and out finishes with male and female, and then I'm Gucci.
The symbols are only important for that we go on each side, or is there something else I didn't understand for what it is?
Yes, for the stack markers that come up. So if you have two stack markers on the
Oh
same
yeah,
side.
yeah. I thought beside that, like that there is but nothing.
Your order on that, on the
Yeah.
eye shit.
Yeah, that I thought it's just the only one because then I don't need to remember what I am. Or I need to
No,
remember, but yeah.
It's on point time. It's fine.
Very good. Okay, then I have to check that.
Alrighty.
Just double check, but I'm pretty sure that's fine.
Yeah, I moved the exact same way.
Yeah, because you don't leave the next day. Oh yeah, you just move it in with the group. Yeah, that's fine. That's good movement. That's how it should be.
That's my save movement tie. So
Yeah. That is all good. Was there any videos that we wanted to review? No, I don't think so. So I'm just gonna go with this. That's fine. That's fine as well. That's sorted. Okay, cool. Right. On that note, I am gonna go and get some sleep to have a long day tomorrow. But thank you everyone tonight, and I'll catch you all on Thursday.
So
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Well, I mean, that was definitely good prog. We still, so according to our logs, we still wiped to phase 1 more times than we did to phase 2, which is definitely something we can and should improve going forward. But that being said, I mean, we're constantly improving, and that's the important part, right? We're progressing. We had our best pull today, which is always important, and we had almost double the amount of pulls in P2 than we did last time. Well, I'm saying almost double, about 2/3 more. But again, it's getting there. We're getting consistent. I feel like the last kinks on Pantocrator are getting ironed out. I mean, you know, a couple of mistakes will happen here and there, right? It's not, nobody's ever completely perfect, but yeah. Also, I feel like I got somewhat confident on the Bladeworks mechanic myself with the PlayStation markers. It's if the male-female positioning was not called out, I think I would have died a couple more times. It's just good to have somebody confirm, like if you're not seeing, because sometimes I only saw one of them, right? It is a bit fucky when you're pointing your camera towards the eye. Sometimes I've noticed what can happen is that the male clone that you need to go to, if it has a shield, right? The shield can be pointed towards the eye. So from where you're looking, because the shield has this white glow to it, right? So it can look somewhat similar to the arena. Like obviously it looks different, but if you're looking at a quick glance, noticed myself overlooking the shield when he was pointed in a way where the shield was pointing towards the eye, because yeah, it looked like he just had the blade in hand. That's a bit fucky. Other than that, I feel like I definitely have the positioning for the PlayStation markers down. For the most part, I think, obviously a couple of things, or a couple of positionings I did not have today, so those will still... That's the funky bit, as always, with random mechanics and ultimates, right, is that some of the permutations are just a lot rarer than other ones. So, for example, me having to switch group and then do far tether of either circle or X. I did not have those today, neither. So the group switch in general happened quite rarely. And when it happened, I think it was always close tethers. So yeah, in that regard, I feel like I still have to learn a couple of things. And also, even if there wasn't a group switch, the far tether with the middle positioning, I also only had once, I think. So I got triangle quite a lot today compared to the other markers. Which, again, it's just this, the funky randomness that always comes with mechanics like this, where you, you learn it, you're quite confident in it, and then it suddenly throws something at you that you haven't seen in the last 30 pulls or something, right? And then you're kind of struggling to remember where you had to go with that. But again, it'll come with experience. And also, arguably, at least for this particular mechanic, I don't think it's too much of an issue, because if you're comfortable with a couple of positions, so if you know triangle, square, and whatnot, and also the positions on your side, then it's just a simple, oh, I'm just going to do the opposite, right? So it's even though those permutations are fairly rare, right? I still think that they wouldn't be too complicated, simply because if you're already quite confident in all the other positions, then you'll just go to the one that you hadn't done up until that point. But yeah, either way, that might still take some adjustments. And then obviously the knockback that happens after, I only did those. I mean, we got there how many times? I feel like 5 times maybe out of the, I think we got 15 pulls to P2, and out of those we went to the knockback, must have been like 5 or 6 times. I think I did the knockback right about half of those. I definitely had I was wrong once where I didn't turn my camera correctly, and on another pull I had to switch groups, or rather I switched groups beforehand with the PlayStation markers, and then didn't remember that I had to get knocked back south or relative south because it was close tethers, right? But yeah, that's obviously something for the future and something we're still learning. It is somewhat, I mean, honestly, the further we get into the fight, the more I'm enjoying it. I definitely still think that T's phase one for me personally still stays my favorite in terms of ultimate phase ones, simply because it's so involved. It has so many really, really cool mechanics and things that are going on, and also with the fact that it's a full 2-target uptime, while then also having to deal with an additional target and with the dolls. Having to switch up your positioning very precisely, but also being able to choose what you're doing with your positioning quite a bit more. Yeah, I still think that T is by far my favorite first phase. But that being said, I like this way more than Dragon Song's Reprise. The Thornton phase in Dragon Song's Reprise, right? Phase 2. Isn't bad, but it heavily struggles because of its setup of having 2 trios in between very boring DPS phases. That is the biggest struggle there. The mechanics themselves are cool whenever they're happening, but the in-between parts are just boring. And this phase is way, way more interesting. The towers are honestly, you know, they're not the most interesting bit. I feel like they go on for a bit too long. I think I mentioned that at some point, but I would have liked it to be more like the actual level checker from 011, where, you know, instead of everybody having to take a tether in the tower, which I feel like is a bit stale after a while, I would have preferred if, well, first of all, the party would have been able to decide themselves who takes what, right? So instead of the game forcing you to take things in a very precise order, which arguably, I mean, it does add a little bit of interest because obviously it forces you to possibly change up your rotation a bit to facilitate that movement, right? But that being said, I'm just a big fan of level checker from 011. And there you are in control of what you're doing to an extent. It still forces you to go into towers at a specific point in time because those are dependent on your debuff timers. But it allows you to choose which two people go to the outside, I think. Wait, is that correct? Yeah, I think I was always the one baiting the purple tether thingy. Either way, I would have loved to see that because the purple tether was always, that was by far the most fun part about level checker. And yeah, I'm just missing that a little bit. This combination of tethers and towers, while being interesting for the most part, it is the exact same thing 4 times in a row, right? And for my taste, it just takes a little bit too long without having any kind of progression to the mechanic or anything to change it up, right? But again, I still vastly prefer a full uptime phase and the adjustments that you have to make. I quite like that it's completely random. That is definitely very, very good. It just keeps you on your toes. But the big highlight of Phase 1 is definitely Pantocrator. That is such a fun mechanic, and honestly, I wasn't the biggest fan of it back in 011. I don't know how much of a fan I would be if I had to do it on a Red Mage or Black Mage. That's that might be a bit of a different thing. I actually wonder, maybe I should watch a POV of that at some point. I actually wonder how you would do it on those classes. Either way, the movement's just incredibly fun. The mechanic, the way you're moving, once you have the rhythm down, it's an incredibly fun mechanic. Because it's fast-paced, but also very predictable in terms of movement once you've learned it. And it's just incredibly fun to go through, and it has just the right amount of shake-up where, you know, because of the 4 numbers and you changing groups, it's always interesting, right? It has just the right amount of changes per pull that over the course of a raid night, it just keeps being interesting because, yeah, you always have a different number, right? And it's way faster paced than towers. I think that's my biggest issue. Obviously, you cannot really make towers go faster because you'd struggle with the movement, right? It kind of, which is why I'm not the biggest fan of how they implemented it, because they're shooting themselves in the foot there a little bit, right? Because they're designing a mechanic, but then because of the movement speed of your character, because it's totally random and you essentially have to allow everybody to move more or less through the entire arena before the next set of towers and tethers goes off, that definitely limits how fast-paced the mechanic can be. And I just wish that that would have been... That's why I'm saying I think I would have preferred if the players were able to choose the positioning more, right? So maybe make it, or make the mechanic in a way where you still have to adjust to debuff timers, but you have a certain amount of leeway and or well, it would be interesting if through adjusting you'd be able to not move as much, so that way you could pace the mechanic a lot quicker while also making it more complex by adding that layer of, oh hey, people adjust based on their positioning and whatnot. Yeah, I think that would be more interesting than this, but either way, together with Pantocrator, I think Phase 1 is pretty cool. The last mechanic is a bit unnecessary. It's fine that it's there because it provides a nice sort of segue into the Enrage. So I think it's fine. Obviously, it's much better to be there rather than not be there. I think that was also an issue that I had with Dragon Song's Reprise in particular, where a lot of phases, when you think back to Phase 3, for example, with the Stinian, or Nidstinian rather, the phase is really, really fast-paced initially, and then at the end, there's like 30 seconds of nothingness. Because the Enrage cast is like 12 seconds long or something. It takes him three seconds before the previous mechanic to even start it, and the previous mechanic is just like he does his weird lance thing to the south, which is also always the same and is weird in general that it exists. So it's like 20 plus seconds of nothing happening, right? And honestly, I do prefer this, where at least something is still going on that is then leading into the Enrage, and the Enrage cast itself is also quite a bit quicker. Yeah, I enjoy that. And then for Summoner in general, I definitely enjoy that the phase 2 starts quite quickly, which gives you the opportunity to summon Bahamut, but keep Akmorn in Death Flare, and then cleave both targets in phase 2 immediately upon returning. And it still works out quite nicely where you can still cycle through all your Legos afterwards. So it's a really, really cool thing of being able to sort of preemptively summon Bahamut, still use him for the Enrage in phase 1, but then keep the big hitting stuff for phase 2, while also being able to do everything else. I think that's a pretty cool implementation overall, that's a possibility. Also allows you to play around a little bit. I think it's, honestly, in terms of progressing through the fight, it's a really cool implementation to make the phase go to, what is it, 2 minutes, 8 seconds or something? So you're able to, you know, at the start, when you're still progressing through phase 2, you're able to just move a bunch of cooldowns and strong hitting attacks into that Enrage cast to still be able to make it. But you're then encouraged to stop that later on and move those things to phase 2. It's cool that that's possible, right? I do very much like that implementation, because it's not always the thing. If the phase would just end after 2 minutes, that simply wouldn't be possible, right? That would be a very, very strict phase change. Whereas with this one, you have a lot of leeway in terms of deciding yourself where to put things, which I think, you know, I would definitely prefer if that was a standard thing that you could just do because the rotations and the jobs were designed really well. Sadly, that's not the case anymore, but this as a sort of in-between solution is, I guess, a good compromise for the time being. But yeah, fan of the fight so far. As I mentioned, definitely, I think, especially with Pantocrator, I like Phase 1 a lot more than Dragon Song, and while Phase 2 kind of falls back into this, oh, you're dealing damage and then a mechanic happens without uptime, I think the PlayStation markers are... I think they're a bit... like, to me personally, they are definitely way more interesting than the Phase 2 mechanics in Thornton. They're a lot more... they're a lot closer in terms of, I guess, everybody's, or your positional, your personal movement to Phase 5. Where I think that Wrath of the Heavens and Death of the Heavens in Phase 5 overall are way more interesting than the in-between mechanics of Phase 2. I do like meteors, but I think after DSR, I talked about that at some point during my review, that the big problem that you have, especially with the meteor phase, is that it's only interesting if you're actually doing meteors. If you're not doing that, you're just waiting for the others to do it. And that's what I don't like about it. Whereas in... And it's still a bit of a problem in P5, where during Wrath of the Heavens, for example, there's like the green marker, right? And there's the fire puddles that spawn. Death of the Heavens is a much better comparison, because in Death of the Heavens, everybody has to do something, right? Whereas with the other in-between phases or trios or whatever you want to call them, sometimes you just don't get anything, and then it's just boring. So I like this PlayStation mechanic a lot more, because everybody has to do the exact same thing in terms of challenge, right? Everybody has to see the safe spot, everybody has to see the eye, everybody has to be aware of their position for near, far, and their marker, and everybody needs to get moved back. There's just that little thing where sometimes some people need to adjust and sometimes they don't. But that's a very cool variation on an otherwise already really interesting mechanic that involves everybody, instead of like meteors being an interesting mechanic, but only for the two people that are actually doing it, right? So I like this a lot more. It remains to be seen, however, how interesting the rest of Phase 2 is, because once the targets are coming back, not that much is happening. The tanks are taking the tethers outside. Everybody else, or everything else rather, because I think we'll probably go for the super shield there, super mitigation on those 3 flares. I feel like it's then just gonna be a burn towards the Enrage cast. Although, that being said, I think it might be more interesting because it's longer, right? I think what makes, for example, the end of Phase 2 in DSR so uninteresting, it's that it's fairly short, and it just... whenever something's really, really short, you don't feel like your DPS is making much of an impact, right? Even though that's maybe not even really true, but it doesn't feel that great. Whereas compared to if it's a way longer phase, or if you're able to hit bosses way longer, then it feels much more like you're actually contributing to them dying. I think that's why the triple Enrage cast at the end of Phase 3 before the long cutscene in T is such a cool thing, in my opinion, because technically that's also just a burn phase, but, well, first of all, it's 2 targets, so you need to be aware of potential dots, which sadly, you know, not that many jobs still have, but it was definitely a consideration back then. The damage that's constantly being pumped out by Brute Justice just adds a whole lot of tension to the phase. So it's just a really, really cool setup, and it takes quite long, right? It takes really, really long for you to... Oh, I think my headset... Yeah, headset's empty. Either way, it's just for me. You should still be able to hear the game. I wanted to end stream a couple minutes ago anyway, but just to get the point home, I think that yeah, because it's longer, like technically I think Cruise Chases Enrage is what, 25 seconds in that phase? But then you have to swap over to Brute Justice and kill him before he reaches too many stacks, and then you have to swap over to Alexander and kill him. It's not like a super tight DPS check or something like that, but it's just the whole setup, right? All three being there, Brute Justice spamming his damage, and having multiple targets there. The overall setup is just super interesting, and it has the exact right length to be both not so long that it gets boring, but also not so short that it feels like it's sort of a pushover or you're not actually contributing anything, right? It has the perfect length, and I think at least here in Omega, the end of Phase 2 is a bit more akin to what I like about T, rather than what I dislike about some of the things in DSR, where it feels much too short to actually, you know, to get the feeling of properly fighting a boss, right? Although I'm being a little bit unfair there to DSR, because you definitely get that with the I phase, and later on with Horsefan, there are a couple of things there where it's long enough to make you feel like you're having an impact on what's happening. Either way, that's it for today. It was a fun day. We managed to get quite a bit further, learn a bit more. And I think people are also getting more confident now, because I think, like, in general, I'm quite pleased with our progression through Phase 2 so far. I would like to get there a bit more consistently. That's definitely one thing we can still improve, but every time we got there, we definitely made meaningful progress, and I think I was actually really impressed with how well people were able to do it. And yeah, really looking forward to Thursday, which will be our next session. So that's it for today. Thanks for being here, thanks for watching. Hopefully I'll see you on the next one. As I mentioned, Thursday is going to be more Final Fantasy Omega progression. Tomorrow I will finally be able to return to Demon's Souls, and hopefully enjoy that for quite a bit. That's the plan. Other than that, it just leaves me with wishing you a good rest of your night, morning, day, evening, wherever you are, and until next time. Bye-bye!